Hello, hello, this is Showcase Cherry, and today I'll be playing Astrea's Broken Hearts, Season 2, Episode 4, if I'm guessing right, because I haven't played Astrea's Broken Heart in a long time. Not a long time, but for a while. And the reason's because I did not like the game at all. I did not like how it's connected to Heaven's Secret. I did not like there were angels and demons. I did not like it. But today I have to play it to finish it so I can play Heaven's Secret 3. So, who am I romancing in this game? I do not know. To be honest with you, I do not know. Because, what's the names? I forgot the names. I forgot a lot of the names. I'm just gonna tell you most of them are buns. Most of them are. Let's just begin the game. Let's see how far we get. And please forgive me for the background noise once again. I have a noisy family. And second of all, please forgive me for a little bit of the ruffling sounds. Because the stand for my mic kind of broke. So now I have to hold it. But we'll get through it. Let's start this. She couldn't remember what color his eyes had been before. My character's so pretty. I never forgot how pretty she was. I made her nice. Just that let's just say not everything about the characters are the best. Maybe there were always empty bottomless pits. The first ray of sunlight. How much longer can I endure this dream again and again? I feel bad for all the Heaven's Secret characters, like the main characters. They suffer a lot. And subconscious is painting the most horrible pictures to try and fill in the gaps. Every night, my tormentors come to me and abuse me, and each time they go further. I have to remember everything, seek help from specialists, start taking sedatives, confront my fears. Now, the reason I'm taking this one was... What was it? It wasn't... No, wait. I'm cooked. Wait. I'm cooked. I forgot what I was taking. I think I was taking skepticism. No, I was taking belief or something. I have to remember everything. I'm gonna say that. I'll keep imagining the worst until I know exactly what happened to me. Faith. Yeah, I was definitely taking the faith route. Never mind. My body responded to her tentative attempts to stand with a new wave of pain. Boko struggled to make her way to the mirror, then closed her eyes for a moment. Honestly, I love the gore in this game specifically. I think between all of the Heaven Secret games, Astra's Broken Heart has the best proper gore, like scariness. I like it, and Heaven Secret Requiem has the best like horror element to it. It's kind of scary. It's kind of lonely. You know what I mean? Heaven Secret, like the first game, has the most. I don't know. I don't know, but it has something. There were small bruises in the spots when either small had touched her in the dream. Am I injuring myself? No. Like, I know I saw this in a video once where they're saying this main character sees the most craziest things and still thinks, oh, maybe it was a hallucination, or maybe I'm going crazy, or maybe, oh, there's a psychological thing to this. Girl, just admit it. It's supernatural things. Just admit it. No, I can't just leave things like this. Yo. I saw the name Malik. And I just thought to myself, you know, when I played this game for the first time, I didn't find any connection with any of the characters. Like, I didn't like any of them that much. I wanted to romance Mikhail, and I was like, nah. And I wanted to romance Ralph, I'm like, maybe. And then I saw Malik, and I'm like, he is cool, he's different, you know what I mean? He's not from the agency, he's not gonna be a supernatural being, he's just a human that's a weirdo. Until I find out. Someone told me, I heard so many rumors, I don't know if they're true, but I think they are. But someone said Malik was the Antichrist. I was like, what? That's when I decided to stop playing the game. Because honestly, what type of goofy, like, come on. Of course he's a busy man. It's not given that he'll make time for me, but it's worth a try. And I restarted this episode because I didn't remember what I did. Because when I opened this episode to play it, I saw my character was doing something with Malik. And I was like, no. We gotta restart this. Oh, this is cute. They don't usually do this. This is cute. You slept too long. I didn't wake you up or wait for you. Sorry. Your gift is in the living room. See you later. How curious. Boko decided to ask Malik if would see her today. He replied to the text in his usual laconic way. He promised to pick her up in an hour. Need to wash all these nightmares away. Perhaps still thinking about the upcoming meeting with the professor, Boko chose an interesting outfit. Wow, she's like, I gotta make look. I saw this outfit, I'm like, it's so basic, it's so different, like bird. Oh yeah, this is so cute. I love it. Also, this is very cute. Nah, I gotta go away. Oh yeah, I forgot this game has a lot of outfits. Other games usually have 2 or 3. This one has like 4. It's been a long time. This is even cute as well. It's been a long time since I've seen like a game with a lot of outfits. You know what I mean? I guess. This is really cute. Now can we change that broke out hairstyle? No. Immediately I said no. No. I'm sorry, we're going with this one. Okay, let's get this started with. Let's finish this episode. I don't want to be here any longer than I have to be. She limited her breakfast to a modest cup of coffee, just like in college. Wow. Guys, this is a beautiful place. I didn't realize that, but it's a beautiful place. But then a gift greeted her with a chirpful chirp. Huh? Chirpful chirp. Yeah. An or tolala, whenever ever. I remember this thing, the bird thing, because I remember I searched up. I was like very confused. Yeah, I think I remember this. Like, she saves the bird from the restaurant, basically. And in the restaurant, they do this delicacy where they first force feed a bird, and then you eat the bird. And yeah, that's why I remember the bird. I don't know why. That's the reason I remember, because I had to search it up even. They finally shut down the illegal activities of that wretched restaurant and decided to give me a condemned bird. Interesting. She couldn't stop thinking about the fate that the bird had avoided thanks to her savior. Don't say that. The fate we both avoided. It's a good thing that you don't know what was threatening you. She's saying it, even though she doesn't agree with it, you know what I mean? Like, she's saying the bird is a good thing that you don't know what's going to happen to you. But you want to know what's going to happen to you, what was going to happen to you in that traumatic moment. Hypocrisy. I noticed hypocrisy. I'm just gonna let her free. That's sweet of her. Might get eaten in a day, but it's okay. I've seen so many spoilers already about Astrea's broken heart. Not really, but kind of. Like, I saw a spoiler on how Astrea looks like. I've seen a spoiler that Astrea is related to Ball in some way. But you know what? It doesn't matter. As if sensing that something was happening, a wolf emerged from the bushes. There's no need to be here, Bruno. Hi, I brought you a new neighbor. Bruno brought in approval and sprawled out under the tree. I need to make a feeder for her. You think she's coming back? Okay. The old garden inhabitant shamelessly hopped onto the thin branch over to the guest, chirping as a greeting. Now you won't be alone here. The thought of the garden coming to life warmed her heart. For real though. Boko let the inhabitants be. Both old and new, she left the garden with an undisguised joy. Yeesh, guys, I just don't want to be close to any of the people in this agency. I don't want to talk to any of them, honestly. I don't want to talk to him or that one or anyone, honestly. Especially Malik. I don't want to talk to him either. You see how fast I'm going with the dialogue? I don't want to talk to him. Do you like your garden? It does seem out of place. It's just a garden. It suits me. I see. It must have rich history. It does. Perhaps I haven't fully explored it yet. It seems vast to me. Do you want to take a walk? No. I'm not taking that walk. Never. Someday. Definitely. But not today. Judging by his friendly face, I'm not bothering him too much. Yeah. I guess. Malik is not it. Malik is not it. I don't want to talk to him anymore. I wanted to romance him at first because I'm like, this guy's kind of different. Now I know why. Is he seeing me on his day off? Would you like something to drink? No, thank you. For real, though. Boko didn't wait for Malik to ask the first main question. She decided to start by expressing her gratitude. Thank you for agreeing to see me. My door's always open to you. Interesting. I think I should clarify the purpose of my visit. Yeah, I was hoping you could conduct a hypnosis session with me. It's giving the mentalist. That's what it's giving. And here I thought you'd decide to catch up on the lectures you missed. His gaze. You see what I mean? I was going to ignore his red flags when I first romanced him. I was going to ignore it. I was going to be like, it's okay. I've seen worse. Let's just do it. But now, I can't ignore such. Guys, no. No. about the lesson I could teach you. Huh? And when I was reading this, I'm like, this is so weird. But I still like him. Now the thing is, I think I might be losing my mind. My world is changing. I don't understand what's happening to me. My world is changing. Not in a good way. It's changing so fast that I can't keep up with this whirlwind of events. Everything around me has turned into one big mystery. I can't put this puzzle together. And most importantly, I'm missing the most crucial piece. All I know about what happened to me is that the burned village is what Mikhail told me. I want to romance Mikhail, but also I think he's very selfish. I don't even know what happened to him. All I know is that he's an archangel and the Lord cast him out of heaven. Safar cast him out of heaven. I'm going to assume he's a selfish angel. I'm not even going to joke with you. Raphael showed me that my memory would return, but so far it hasn't. I might have to romance Raphael. I feel it in my soul. I might have to romance him. And I said that in the beginning of this game. Like the first episode, I was like, I'm going for Ralph. And I changed my mind 29 times. And I'm back to this decision. Did he? Does he have it somewhere in his possession? Look at that smile. Look at it. I knew he was crazy, but still, look at that smile. Malik is no. If it was a joke, Boko didn't find it funny. Like, bruh, I have to remember. I don't have time to wait. Are you that eager to dive back into the nightmare experience? I have to know. I need to know. It's all about getting rid of my nightmares. It's hard to explain what's happening to me in my dreams. She took a step back and her cuz bumped into the cool thingy. Are you afraid of your own subconsciousness? I mean, I don't know. I'm not afraid of my subconsciousness, dang. I hurt myself in my sleep. This morning I found bruises all over my body. I almost suffocated. You losing control of your life. You said so yourself a moment ago. Should I tell you that self-harm is common in such situations? Bro, you're the teacher, you know what I mean? He's the expert and he's asking me. I'm not trying to regain control in that way. I do this when I'm asleep. It's different. Are you sure the marks were really there? Yeah. I'm not crazy yet. Did I say that? They're both so goofy. They're so annoying. He reached out and casually flipped her hair back over her shoulder. I would never let that happen. Where are the bruises? Here? No. He's asking the right question. He's not doing anything inappropriate. I know, but we feel the inappropriateness in him. We feel it. He just wants to make sure I'm not lying. To see for himself. You still feel. No. She had to take a step to the side to get away from the professor. Yes, but they disappeared quickly. Malik took pity on her. Okay. I don't want to be taken pity on. I mean, I don't want to be close to him, but I don't want to take pity on either, Malik. Don't treat me like that. Well, I'll take your word for it, Boko. He returned to his desk, rested his hands impassively on the smooth surface. So want to regain your memory. Alright. Let's go and lay you down on the couch. Yeah, at least we get to do it. I don't remember this part. Boko walked over to the window and obediently laid down. Relax, Boko, and listen to me. It's giving the mentalist. It only took her a few minutes to step. Okay. Yo, come on. Picture Ruth. You haven't seen each other in a long time. She smiles broadly at you, eager for a hug. It really is giving the mentalist. She smells of green tea. You press closer to her. And I catch the light berry scent of shampoo coming from her soft hair. How do you feel? Boko felt awful. And she felt that, and I know what she felt. Remember, Ruth was kind of a traitor. We got there and she almost implanted us into a cult for a sacrifice. So, and she felt that way the whole time that she allowed herself to be guided by the professor's voice. Ugh. Mike didn't succeed in his task. He exceeded her expectations. He walked her through all the events of that day, and then he lingered in the church. How do you know? The most controversial part of her memories. The moment when Ralph revealed his snow-white wings and hovered beneath the ceiling, which he saw made her want to hide immediately, but Malik asked her to describe the angel in detail. And you weren't the only one who saw him. Everyone saw him. Boko was shaking all over. She tried to escape the memory, but the soft voice kept her in the burning building. That's crazy. Boko gasped for air through the smoke and smelled blood. She looked up. What did you feel when Ralph burned those people? Like, I'm sorry, see what I mean? I don't like any other characters. Ralph just came in and killed everyone in that church. Like, what? I mean, a little bit. I didn't feel afraid. I did feel like, whoa. But also I felt, I felt many things. I felt his power as his light filled me. I don't know about that. I thought I might pop like a balloon at any moment. How did you get home? And I don't know, in this story, the monsters are way more glorified. You know what I mean? Because in Harry Secret Requiem, the monsters are garbage. Anahe and Pilion in Heaven's Secret Requiem are garbage. Kane is even garbage sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, is this so different? At this point, her memory lost its vividness. Only strange sensations remain: cold, pain, wind whistling in her ears, the warmth of someone else's body. Ralph carried me in his arms. Where are you now? Honestly, I don't like killing people in this game. It actually hurts my soul a little bit. You know what I mean? Even no matter how bad the person is, it makes me a little sad. Boca found herself in her room. She felt fear again. Now that she knew the outcome, she also felt shame. I'm in my room. I hear the anxious voices. They're all nearby. Why do they need you, Boko? But like, that's not what we need to know. He knows things already. Boko obeyed the voice. She suddenly found herself in Astrea's living room, face to face with her new superiors. Malik says, I'm gonna call them Malik and Mikhail. Like, it's so hard to differentiate the names sometimes. Mikhail, I'll call him Mikhail. Mikhail says that all roads will lead to me to the beast. Absolutely not. Are they using you? Kind of. They hope I'll lead the beast to its demise. Became thoughtful and detached, like the day she had first come to him. Boko heard no new questions, so she continued answering this one. But their hopes, like their fears, are laughable. Fears? Some roads lead to the beast's victory. Dang. Boko was now frozen in a completely empty room, recreated by her subconsciousness. She listened. Don't start with me. I see the word good girl. I mean tell them don't start with me. I'm sorry. I hear when people say that in real life because it reminds me of a dog or something. You know what I mean? It's like people saying good boy. Like, shut your mouth up. Now it's time to come back. Boko slowly resurfaced into reality, following the man's quiet voice. Along with her memory, the fear had returned. I want to learn how to do hypnosis. I know that's such a random thought, but I want to learn how to do hypnosis. I won't do it illegally. I'll do it on family members, but I wanted to learn how to do hypnosis. It sounds so cool. This time, Boko didn't refuse a drink. Why not? Okay. I'll have water. Exactly. I told the team I'm not gonna have no whiskey or anything. Never mind. I'm having iced tea. Maybe water or iced tea. Why do I take so much time with these decisions when it comes to food? Because I think it's very important in my eyes. You see that the ice is floating. That means it's not poisoned. Right? No. I'm taking this iced tea, honestly. Yeah. An angel. An honest Bob angel in the house I'm living in. Boko swallowed her rising panic along with the liquid and whispered, no wonder I'm having nightmares. I'm thinking about this more and more. I might not romance anyone in this game. I'm actually thinking about it like, You see, I'm just thinking about it. It's just everything Mikhail had said was actually true. Ralph had saved her and meant no harm. But he burned like 20 people in the process. But knowing who he was didn't make it any easier. I'm gonna judge him. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna have to judge him. Ralph, what happened? I've seen many immortals fight humans without even hurting them most of the time. Just flying and doing things, you know what I mean? You didn't have to burn them. This time, Alec didn't sit at his desk. He sat on the sofa next to her. Don't sit next to me. He looked at her with undisguised curiosity and asked her how she was feeling. Just fine. Open up planning to put me in an asylum. Let's say to him, I heard stories far more fascinating than yours, Boko. Okay? Little insulting. So, what if he saw an angel? It's much more intriguing to listen to people who have seen the devil. Yeah, you see what I mean? Red flags everywhere. And I ignored them with all my heart because I thought he was just a normal human. Boko played along with his mood and smiled crookedly. He really thinks I'm losing my mind, but maybe I am. He isn't. I know he isn't thinking that. That's skepticism? Boko squeezed her eyes shut and tried to erase the image of Ralph. The vision was frozen in her mind's eye. She didn't doubt the reality of what she had seen, but she couldn't figure out how to live with it. Oof. Boko looked at Malik and remembered her friend. This really betrayed me, for real! She was ready to hand me over to those fanatics. She suddenly wanted to go home to Astrea to safety. Dang, to never leave its walls again. Why did we do this? You know what I mean? Why does this have to happen? Maybe we should have moved to a different country even before joining Astrea. Almost died. Like for real. I was really ready to give up my life. The room was silent for several long moments. Finally, Malik seemed to make some kind of decision. He stood up. I want to give you some sedatives to help you sleep peacefully. Of course, who doubted? Boko didn't stop him. She silently accepted the bottle of pills from his hands. We're still gonna get them nightmares, and I know it. She's still gonna get those nightmares. You can take one right now. They won't take effect immediately. I know that. The prince's name was familiar, but Boko was reluctant to take the medication. I have a hard enough time waking up as it is. What if the nightmares don't go away? I also feel like that. Looks like I have to go. A new assignment? Yes, I need to leave. Boko shoved the bottle into her bag and got up. I'll say before I played this, when I played this for the first time this episode, the choice is to say you see the choice where it says this thing is frightening or arousing. I chose arousing, and in that choice it was like you take off your shirt or something, and you get to have a choice where you take off the shirt or he takes it off. Like it's so, you see what I mean? I think it's so weird. I'll give you a ride. Like I don't know. This some weird things. Sorry, I bumped my mic. No need. I'll call a taxi. Yeah, don't drive me. I insist. I don't want. Clearly, you can't be left untended for even a minute, Boko. He's making me sound like I'm a flight risk. I'm sorry. I'm very insulted. Malik, leave me alone. If we go missing, your colleagues would tear me apart. True. It's hard to believe that someone like Malik could really fear anyone. Yeah, because we know who he is. That's why. It's even harder to believe in his concern. Still, given the choice between a taxi and Malik's car, Boko was more inclined to choose the latter. The fewer outsiders in my life, the better. Boko thanked Malik for everything and went to his car. Just take me home. William was waiting for her at a given address. Malik continued his show for care. He entered the directly into that of her colleague. He introduced himself. Look at that name. Just look at it. And I knew that name this meant. I thought all this red flags this meant he was freaky, but no, it didn't mean that. Malik Sinner, like bruh. Felony didn't respond immediately. First, she gave a man a suspicious look. She forced out her name with such reluctancy that no one could miss how she had no intention to continue the conversation. I can't even say her name sometimes. Felonia. But Malik did not let her go so easily. How curious. Dang, what's with that face? I wonder why your parents gave you a name with such a preserved meaning. What does Felonia mean? Oh, that was a flower. In old French, Felonia means evil. Damn! Immoral act. Oh. I really did think in this game that Mikhail was an angel. Ralph was an angel. Then the other guy, the flirty guy, David, I don't remember his name, was a demon. Oh no, I didn't think it was a demon. I thought he had demons inside him. I thought Felonia was just a crazy girl. I thought the other guy, the black guy, I thought he was a demon, and that's how it was. No, they're all demons or angels. That's it. They're all demons or angels. That's it. And for what purpose did yours give you such a lofty one? For real, what? Like Malik Sinner? What type of name? Malik is Arabic for king. It just gets worse every second. His name is King Singer. It's King Sinner. It just gets worse every moment. Every moment. Many people want greatness for their children, but King Singer. But punishment, this is the first time I ever encountered such a thing. Yo? For real, I don't want to know Felonia or Malik. I don't want to know them. I don't want to talk to either of them. Royals should avoid such encounters. Yo, Felonia's anger grew with each word, while Malik's smile only widened. He's a weirdo. He makes me laugh, but he's a weirdo. He makes me laugh, like for real. I want to start laughing. Like if I met someone this in real life, I would be like, this guy. I didn't expect Astrea to have such personalities. I don't work at Astrea. I'm with the police. Oh, that makes sense to me now. I can imagine how he sounds. He's so calm about it and just being dumb. Why is he picking on her? Oh, Malik is funny. Reproach Malik, change the subject, saying, let's change the subject. Fel, didn't we need to hurry to that meeting? Yes, Boko, let's go. Thank you. Thanks for the ride, Malik. For real, though. Like, you didn't let Malik continue the strange conversation. Felonia is grateful. She could have just said, I don't want to talk to you, I'm out. Bye. Well, it's nice meeting you. Bye, Malik. Instead of a handshake, Malik offered Felonia his business card. If you ever need help with anything, I'll be glad to assist. Boko was certain that Felonia wouldn't even touch the small card, but after a brief moment of hesitation, she took it. Felonia waited for Malik to get into his car, then blurted out, she's gonna say something so mean. Who is he? Boko didn't quite sure how to describe him. He's helping me and Mikhail. He's looking for anything related to the beast, and he has also helped me recover my memory today. Sorry. Felonia didn't ask anything more. She simply nodded and walked toward the house. I'm surprised. That should be more. I should be surprised. I think the only one to be surprised is Mikhail and his brother. I think they're the only ones that's going to be surprised. I'm also wondering. Interesting. So she's not at all interested in what I managed to remember. For real. The realization struck her quickly. It grew into a burning resentment almost immediately. Of course, at Astrea, everyone knows everything and no one tells me anything directly. Wait. Felonia turned reluctantly and waited. She was bracing herself for something. She knows. You knew Raphael was an angel? That's what I'm saying. She knows I was going to ask that. Didn't you? I did. I mean, of course, everyone did. And you didn't tell me? Yeah, they didn't care. This is why I don't like the agency at all. This is why I don't like the agency at all. I love stories. Whoa, my mouth bumped the mic, sorry. I love stories with mysteries, where you go to an unknown area and everyone knows everything except for you. Sure, I love it, but it's like season 2 already and they haven't told me anything, and yet they expect me to solve everything. Like, I'm sorry. I almost hate everyone at that agency. Almost. I said almost. Who else lives under the same roof as me? 4 demons. Wait, no. 3 demons. There we go. 3 demons and 2 angels. That's all you need to know. That's literally, and then probably another demon, which is Malik. Who are you really? Sensitively, you should not be part of that. I'm sorry. No, very real. You should not be part of that. She's like, certainly not an angel. Yeah, we know that, Felonia. We know that. Your name literally means evil. Boko was angry at everyone around her and ready to cry with frustration. Let's calm down. We're not trying to lose aura in this moment. Why can't you just tell me? For real, like, you can't expect me to be something so important in your operation, yet not tell me the operation. Doesn't make sense. Yes, I probably wouldn't have believed you, but at least it wouldn't have been such a shock. For real. Doesn't matter, Boko. Don't say that to me. I will leave the agency right now because of you. I'm not joking. You need me, and yet you're treating me like this. I'm just saying, they need her to defeat the beast, yet they're treating her like this. I would leave. Probably she would get killed, but still, it would be their fault. What else can you all do? What else are you hiding from me? Did my marriage disappear on its own, or was that your doing? Yeah. Why are you also getting angry, Felonia? I didn't do anything to you. Okay. Ralph erased your memory so you wouldn't lose your mind. I mean, you're barely holding on as it is. Do you think it was a bad decision? I think it was an interesting decision. But it's my memory. Mine! You're just a human, but okay. Weak and incapable of handling everything at once. It's giving immortals. You know what I mean? It's giving immortals from... This is... I know she's an immortal, but you know what I mean? It's just giving it. Before you'd even know, you just know she's giving that vibe already. She sounds like Pillion. She sounds like Anahe. She sounds like Kane. She sounds like Dino. She sounds like Mimi from... Like, so annoying. How can you speak to me like this when you know I'm needed for the plan to defeat the beast? Like, I'm incapable and I'm fragile. Like, Felonia, get out of my face. You're one of my favorite characters, but still, get out of my face. The only reason things are kept from you is to protect you. I'm not a baby. I'm not a child. That's what annoying me. I'm not a child. I'm not a baby. I'm not ashamed. I am not ashamed. I wouldn't have been angry, but I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed. They really could have told you sooner. Like, I don't care. And if, oh, that's the superior's names. I'm sure they would have kept the secret from you even longer. I don't care. I do not care. I really don't care. The probability she had felt that night was nothing compared to what she felt now. Alright, maybe there was some sense in it, but dang it, Fel. Angels, demons, am I really supposed to accept this? I mean, yeah, kind of. If you don't want to, you can leave. Come on, Boko, please. Don't please me. Let's leave this tough conversation for our boss. He started all of this. And you went along with it, but whatever. Boko had almost forgotten the main point. She called herself. What exactly are we going? Where exactly are we going? To Emma's. We're going to talk to her father. What are we doing again? What investigation are we doing this time? The image of the miserable, frightened young woman from the club. Oh, yeah. Which episode was that? That happened. I don't remember. Where someone died at the club or something. Boko was afraid of the answer, but still, she hesitated slight again. Huh? I read it wrong. Did something happen to her? No, Mikhail just wants to know more about her father. Okay. If I remember correctly, he is a chef at a restaurant. No, owned the poor peninsula. Is a pastor, if I remember correctly. You! And I knew it. I feel like I almost broke my mic, and I knew it. And I knew it. I was like, wait, isn't the chef from? We know the chef. He wasn't a chef. And I'm like, isn't the pastor from Another Adventure? And I'm like, okay, no, that's not. It could be the pastor. And it said Bio Infinity, whatever. And I'm like, I hate making wrong decisions. I hate it. I don't think so. Emma mentioned that her sister used to go to church. You see, that's why that was a pastor. The woman stopped at an old house that clearly needed repairs. Begonia couldn't find a doorbell, so she knocked. A man with a downcast, gloomy face opened the door. Damn. You're early. Emma isn't ready yet. We're from the police. I said we. I'm not even nearly anything of a policewoman myself. Bulk had never seen deep grief disappear so quickly. It seemed that with one sentence, Begonia had replaced the man's sorrow with genuine disgust. So sad. I looked at the face expression. I'm like, did it change that much? Kinda. I have nothing to say to you. I've done nothing wrong. We didn't say anything. Good for you, for real though. But you want to talk to Emma. What's wrong with her? Felonia sighed irritably. Don't be like that. Smith was clear her last attempt to keep her composure. I like to believe there's nothing wrong with her. We need to know. We need to show her a photo of Barbara's suspected killer to see if she saw the man at the club. When the man realized the police hadn't come for him, he gave in and let the woman in. You don't have much time. Don't worry, we won't keep you for long. I feel like sleeping. Very tired. Yeah, very tired. The modestly furnished home had worn furniture and looked shabby. Before sitting down on the offered chair, Boko pressed its back to test its sturdiness. Barbara didn't die that long ago, so this place didn't fall into disrepair because of the tragedy. It's just garbage like that. She'll be down in a minute. There was no extra piece of furniture, so the man remained standing. That's sad. She glared at Felonia and asked, "Did you catch him?" Catch who? The question gave the... What's this word? Alva later. Like, what's that word? The pause. Really? What happened to Moore? We didn't catch him. He died. He burned alive in a church. The man clicked his tongue in disappointment and turned away. Did he want to kill him with his own hands? I mean, a lot of people think that. Does he have any... What? I'm sorry, wait a minute. You can't just be like that. Just because you know there's a murder out there and you know they did something bad, you can't just be like, does he have any relatives? I'm going to go for them next. Let's not tell him anything. This is actually crazy talk. Does he have any relatives? We're not saying that. No. If you threaten his relatives, you end up back in prison. Like, are you crazy? And crushed his heart. What are you talking about? I just want to soothe him, that's all. That's even worse. Why would she sue someone that has nothing to do with someone else's bad deeds? What? Barbara's death processed much grief. We could use the money. Oh, I know you can use the money, but still, you can't sue someone else with someone else's cousin or mother or father committing a murder. No. He wanted to get rich by deceiving people, and now he himself is poor. William wasn't satisfied with his answer. Instead, her features hardened and her voice grew frighteningly cold. Did you pay more damages to the victims of bioinfinity? Damn. What a comparison. Did I kill anyone? You don't know. Did any patients refuse treatment because of your promises? How many people have you robbed of their loved ones? Dang. They had no claims against me. He took advantage of people who had lost all hope. Yeah, it's hard not to judge a person like that. Any questions will only burn him deeper. So, how many people died because of you? Did you return the money to the investors? Why did you get such a long sentence? I have no more questions. Okay, let's ask all the questions. I had nothing to return. It all really went into development. How many people died because of you? Again, I didn't kill anyone. The cause of death for 6 volunteers was the progression of their diseases. Why did you get such long sentencing? Was it long? I served my time for bioinfinity a long time ago. There were many risky projects about that. After that, he's just a con man, that's all. You don't take the easy way out, do you? You think you don't, or he does? Is it my fault that people part with their money so easily? I'm supposed to spend all your earnings on lawyers. Literally, she proudly and said, I didn't spend a penny on them. So proud. You'd be surprised. But not everyone sees something illegal in what I do. There are a lot of people in this world who, out of conscience, are willing to help the wrongfully accused. Sorry, wait. I just have to move. I'm very tired. I might fall asleep while recording. I'm not even joking. Boko really wanted to ask him why he was doing so poorly, if that was the case. Yeah, let's not do that. Ignoring the guest, she approached her father and said she was ready to go. Huh? Looked so mild that Boko couldn't help but sigh softly. Poor Emma. Emma turned around. She looked at Boko and fell in with dull eyes. Slowly, recognition blossomed on her face as she realized she was meeting familiar people, even if they weren't close. It's you. That's so sad. The joy didn't last long. It evaporated almost immediately off under the weight of grief she had experienced. She looks terrible. Where are you taking her? To a talk show. Why? Why? Emma already slumped, shoulders drooped even more. I don't think she wants to go. Exactly, a talk show after, really? Why a talk show? I mean, to talk about how much we all miss her sister. Huh? I think my brother's after the money. He's just after the money. None of this is making sense. Now talk about how I was against her and Barbara going to that club. It's about time that all those hotspots were shut down. Tears welled up in Emma's eyes at her father's first sentence. She sobbed softly and whimpered, I don't want to talk to them about Barbara. They didn't know her. They'll say she was a yeesh for going into that room. No, for real, people are like that. People assume this without knowing a person. It's horrible. Exactly. What? And you need to tell them that she was dragged there by force. Tell them that your sister fought back and that she tore her nails clawing at that wall. That she was calling for you. What type of father would say this for her to say on the TV show? I'm just saying, he's just bringing back the memories. He's making her even feel worse. Please stop. For real. Emma grew paler with each word. What type of father? I don't think she should go with you. I really don't think so too. Who are you to say that? I'm her father. Maybe I should decide what she does and she doesn't. Valonia supported the now speechless Evaluator. What is that word? Evaluator, what is that? Maybe Emma should decide what she does and doesn't do. She's an adult, isn't she? Emma, do you want to go on this talk show? No way, shape, what she's doing. Anything you don't want to do, Emma. Nobody, okay? Excuse me, but look, But we're getting paid a lot of money for just one episode. That's what I'm saying. Brothers wants the money. That's it. He wants the money. Whatever. I'd say the difference between her crying on camera and crying in the bedroom. Damn! Boko felt like hitting him. Defend Emma. Let's do it. Let's do it! We're defending Emma. Emma made it clear that she doesn't want to go. Are you going to force her in front of the police? The man immediately lost his temper and tried to reason with his daughter. Polonia's angry glare made him back off. Dang, there's a knock on the door. Ooh. Emma will come to her senses, if not today, then tomorrow. After all, I'm all she's got. Crazy. Go ahead and play guardians for now. Slapping a mask of grief back on his face, the man hurried to the reporters already waiting for him. The unpleasant scene left a bitter aftertaste that everyone wanted to get rid of. All subjects seemed heavy. Sorry for the background sounds, guys. I'm lying in bed right now while I'm recording because I'm tired. All subjects seemed heavy, but talking about trivial things felt out of place. Boko chose the lesser evil. Did your father lose everything? What's up a question? Lose? He didn't pay anyone a single cent. The glance that Boko cast around the room spoke for itself. Emma hurried to explain. He has money, he just doesn't like to spend it. He never has. He's a hoarder, basically. This sparsely furnished room was devoid of any personal valuable items that confirmed the woman's words. Not even any pictures. He didn't bother with them because he didn't need them. My sister and I worked part-time together as waitresses after uni. Wanted to move out one day and live together. That sucks. We didn't have much. We comforted ourselves by saying that modesty teaches us to be selective in everything. True. We chose the best club and didn't go anywhere else. Baba bought herself such a gorgeous dress. It took her long to pick it out. She looked so beautiful in it. Unable to stand any longer, Emma slid to the floor. She curled up like the day Boko found her. We should have just stayed home. We should have just stayed home our whole lives and she wouldn't have died. That sucks. Felonia brooded as she tried to come up with a solution. She's so bad at this. Where's your mom, Emma? Emma replied in a muffled voice without lifting her head. She's upstairs. Damn, my mother? I'm surprised. She hates me. She blames me for Barbara's death. She's grieving too, Emma. I know. She didn't say it to my face. She doesn't say anything to me anymore. Not a word. Doesn't even look at me. Emma sobbed and burst into tears. That character. Boko hugged the young woman and waited patiently. Bologna seemed to have decided something. She crouched down in front of them, gently pulled Emma away from her colleague. Okay, dang. Emma, do you have any other relatives? I have a grandmother, but she lives on the other side of the city. Do you want us to take her to her? Dang. Emma nodded and stood up so quickly. It was as if she was ready, so afraid she would change their minds. Just like at the club, the elevator had to take Emma by the arm to help her reach the car. It was obvious how much the walls of this house weighed on Emma. She had no one there to support her. She was lost, drowning in her own grief. Boko knew very well what it felt like to have anyone around you rush by, leaving you with no one to lean on. That's sad. Is it even possible to overcome this? You stood up for Emma and helped her. She won't forget it. What is Emma gonna do for me? I'm sorry, for what is Emma gonna do for me? Big question. What is Emma gonna do for me? Emma the human, unless she's an immortal, what is Emma gonna do for me? It was only at Astrea's door that Boko remembered that they had never showed Emma the picture of Moy. Yes, are some idiots. Felonia assured her. She said that the reason they had She said that wasn't the reason they had gone there. Oh. But then she hesitated and suddenly refused to enter the building. You know what? I think I'm gonna find out exactly who helped Emma's dad get out of prison. Now she's like, maybe I should have done something actually. Will you tell Mikhail everything yourself? No. I don't want to talk to that liar. I don't want to talk to him. Boko suspected that it had become even more difficult for Lorraine to talk to the others. She agreed willingly. I don't care. Oh, very tired. Boko looked at Mikhail but couldn't stop thinking about something else. Try to imagine what he was, since he introduced himself as Ralph's brother. They're both angels. An angel, probably? She's so curious. The rapport was brief indeed. Mikhail stood at the window, trying to gain aura as usual. He He stared thoughtfully at the outline of Astra's statue. When Boko finished, he did not speak right away. The young woman's father turned out to be far from a pleasant person. I mean, yeah. Mikhail's so pretty. No, for real. I'm looking at him and I'm like, he is so pretty. But no, I can't have him. I don't like him. Just like all our sinful fathers. Does not do that. You see what? Does not do that. She said just like all our sinful fathers. I'm sorry. My father isn't sinful. I'm just gonna say that. I don't know who's our. But Mikhail, I think he's gonna agree with that because his father is Safar. You know what I mean? Is Safar sinful? Yeah. The word just slipped out. Do you think sin is the key factor? I don't think so. I really don't think so. I mean, I really don't think so because it wouldn't matter even if it was because all of us are sinners. So how would that change anything? You know what I mean? Whoever isn't a sinner in this world, I don't know who they are. You know what I mean? That has to be Jesus or someone. Moore told me it wasn't about the victims, but about our ancestors. Now that's a different thing. See, sin and ancestors don't think like that. All they needed was our blood filled with their sins. Mikhail turned away from the window and looked at her with respect. Yes, that does confirm my suspicions. Waste of time. Thank you for sharing, Boko. Even at the most difficult situation, you managed to remain useful. Of course I am. It's the reason I'm even here. I'm useful. Now will you share something with me? For real. I can imagine Boko in a situation, putting her legs up, crossing them, and then looking at him with her chin on her hand, saying, "Now, will you share something with me? You know, like how your brother's an angel and like Filoni is a demon. Like, will you share something with me? Of course. Really? For real? Will he? Let's see what he's gonna say. Mwah. What do you think was your father's primary sin? What does that even mean? Primary sin. The first one? I'm definitely saying. She said, "Oh, that's easy." What did her father do again? I forgot what her father did again. I think it was pride. I forgot what her father did. I think it was something prideful. I think it was pride. Yes! Okay. I chose it right. Okay, exactly, Boko. Give it to me. Give it to me. Your father, you know your father well. Don't say that. Your father thought himself, dang, able to decide who lives and who dies. He defies the creator and his pride destroyed him. The first victim's mother died from an illness long before her son was murdered. She ran a small brothel and had a very perverted way of doing business, often exploiting others. The restaurant owner, became obsessed with the indulgence of flesh, gluttony. Emma's father hoards his money, greed, terrified spending an extra penny. It wasn't difficult to draw further connections between the sins. Harry's father killed his mother in a fit of rage. Lily's mother threw acid in her rival's face when she lost a role to her. I don't remember these cases. I don't know where I was. I'm probably sleeping. There's one more girl, that one whose murder led to Moore getting caught, right? Was her father guilty of sloth? Yes, he was the heir to a wealthy family who never achieved anything. Interesting. His only accomplishment in life was his daughter, but he lost her too. Before she died, Moore let her call her father, but he was neglectful and wrapped up in drugs, so he didn't even pick up the phone. All sounded more or less clear, but something still nagged at Boko. What is it? Emma's father is certainly a jerk, but I doubt he is the greediest man in the world. I mean, yeah. There are so many people prone to sloth these days that you could hold a casting call for the best example, for real. There's definitely something more to this. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're all sinners. You know what I mean? There has to be something more. And then we're getting close to figuring it out. Mikhail smiled, allowed himself to relax a little. Don't you dare relax. Boko follows his example? No. So since there's 7 sins, does that mean there won't be any more victims? They're apparently not looking for replacements. If they were, we would have found a body with a mark by now. I doubt it. I really do doubt it. They need you. And Harry. Who's Harry again? I forgot about him. Wasn't the guy that kind of saved me? What happens if they succeed in sacrificing all 7? Mikhail seemed to know, but was no hurry to answer. Look at him. Boko decides to speak up and try to read the truth in his eyes, like he's boring me. Will the beast come to Earth? Her guess was not confirmed. Mikhail shook his head sadly. And finally answered, I'm afraid it's already here. I mean yeah. It always has been. The question is, what will happen to us? His words only made things worse. Boko shivered involuntarily and wrapped herself in her arms. For the first time, the thought that there was an angel on her team brought her some comfort. I mean, Ralph is an angel, but I think he's a lazy one. I saw this other TikTok edits of Astraea's Broken Heart saying each of the members their sins, the 7 sins, and I said Ralph had sloth. I'm like, that makes some sense. I really do think he is lazy. I can imagine it already. Her anger had vanished, replaced by attentive acceptance of her fate and these strange circumstances. Maybe we have a chance. This time, it was Mikhail who decided to change the subject. Has your memory returned? You mentioned Moore's words. What do you think, Mikhail? What do you think? Memory did return, and you know what? I'm very annoyed with you. That's all I'll say. I love Mikhail's hair. It's so pretty, but no, we don't like him. We don't like him. His hair is so pretty, but we don't like him. Realizing this, Boko nodded. Yes. And he didn't even try to bombard me with questions. I thought that's what she was gonna do. And when she said, are you gonna give me something? I thought she was gonna ask him, but apparently not. There are too many of them. I don't even ask him. I don't even tell him anything, honestly, because he annoys me for all the things he's done. And there are even more emotions inside me. I don't know whether to be as angry or sad. It feels like I've gone through all my emotions at least twice already. I feel crushed by them and exhausted. But if you're ready to answer, I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to ask. Go ahead. Don't go ahead with me, Mikhail. With that cute smile. Don't you dare do that to me. Like you had to give me the smile. Mikhail invited her to proceed with a smile that loosened her hands and tongue. Why her tongue? I cannot let him avoid the answer. I cannot let him avoid the answer again. I'll ask the directness and demand the same in his answers. Answer the main question. Who are you? An angel like Ralph or a human? Say it with all your hearts. I'm an archangel. You couldn't say I'm an angel. It's like I'm an archangel. I'm different. I'm special. Just say you're an angel, Mikhail. Like, okay. Well, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. The direct answer not only deprived her of clarifying questions, but also the power of speech. Girl, lock in. After Ralph had done, it was possible to guess that they were celestial beings. Oh. But somehow Boko still felt like the ground was slipping out from under her feet. She felt like asking, who am I then? No, first she's like, am I an angel too? And what connection do I have to all of you, for real? I don't want to be with demons and angels. And the others? Castiel, look. Oh, his name is Castiel. I'm sorry, I forgot his name for so long. I was thinking Greg. His name's Castiel. We know Castiel, Philonia, and David are demons. We know that. We know. You have nothing to fear from them. I have everything to fear from them. His name is David, right? I forgot what his name was. David cannot control the demons inside him. Neither can Castiel. It's only Philonia that's controlling the evil in her. The demons that possess the girl's body is not like your colleagues. What a relief. I wish she said that. Except the river she was lived for so many years had suddenly become poisoned. It forced her to flee, but even in this new place, she couldn't breathe. That's horrible. Are there many of you among humans? No, I think you can count us all on the hand. Yeah, the fingers on your hands. For real, though. I don't know why they're on Earth. I think they might be the only immortals on Earth. The only time they ever show up on Earth ever again to show, like, themselves is, during Heaven Secret Requiem. I mean, in Heaven Secret 1, they did do that as well, you know what I mean? They did do the thing where they came down to Earth to help humans, but they disguised themselves. It's something different. Earth isn't the most attractive place for us. Yeah, they hate it. They hate it with all their soul. But you're here. Yes, and it's not our choice, it's our duty. You want to process the information alone, but the ease with which Mikhail was answering questions Today urge her to stay. Yeah. Let's ask another one. No, for real, I was gonna say let's ask another question until I see this. I see this option. I'm gonna stay. Just to talk. Oh, I'm gonna regret it. I knew it. I knew it. No, for real, when I said I'm gonna regret it, I knew it. Just me saying stay, I knew it. Oh. Like, come on. I knew it. Like, for real. Like, bruh. I regret it already. But it's okay. But us talking, it's okay. I mean, Mikael's so pretty. I'll keep saying that forever. Look at him. He has the black on him, the Goldilocks hair. Just look at it. You can't look at it now because, thank you. Look at the Goldilocks hair. He has almost like a purple type of eyes. Look at him. But we don't romance archangels out here. Mikael ready to help her accept this new world. Okay, little sweet. His answers will probably make my head spin. A little dramatic. If you're an archangel, wear your wings. I want to see the wings as well. Show it to me. I just realized, this is very interesting. I remember people complaining about this new type of Astrea. Astrea Spoken Heart is the only story in Romance Club that does this type of thing. Where you get the CGI and then the questions. You know what I mean? Like, this is the only one that does this. At one point, people were complaining, saying, oh, they spent too much money on the CGI, the story isn't hitting. You know what I mean? But now I don't think people are complaining as much, because now Astrea's Broken Heart is trending at number 2. You know what I mean? Do you have anything else? Of course, I have that else to say. I want to see your wings. Mikael, show me your wings. I know every angel's wings are so basic. The only angel whose wings isn't basic is obviously Vicky from Vicky, my character. You know what I mean? Vicky from Heaven's Secret 1 and 2, the main character. Her wings are always hitting in so many ways. They're always hitting. Like, they always give her the most extravagant ones. Like, yo. It's a little basic, but it's a little better. At least they have a little glow to them. All the other wings are usually boring. Either they're white or black. That's kind of Okay, this is actually really cool. I don't want Mikael to seduce me. I don't want this. They're always with me. Like, I don't know why he's seducing me, for real. I don't know why. It brought proof that what's the word evaluator for? Wings drew behind Mikael's back like snowy white mountains, slowly and majestic. Now I want to see Ralph's wings without the people dying around him. Now I want to see his wings. The sight was so unusual and beautiful, it took her breath away. Even folded, they seemed enormous. 100%. I can unfold them. Yes! I don't want to fall for Mikael, guys. I don't want to fall for him. I'm not going to. I can fight off this temptation. I'm going to be fine. But still, why is he being so nice? There was something intimate. Unfold them. Unfold them. But Woko couldn't resist a timid nod. She couldn't look away, even though her eyes stung with the light emanating from his feathers. Tips tinned with gold. Yeah, some say it's basic, but not that basic. Likely indicating the status of his superiority, for real though. He's so beautiful, it's maddening. Little dramatic. I said he was beautiful, but I didn't say it like that. Actually, that's a big compliment. I should say that to someone one day. You are so beautiful that it's maddening. It's a little cringe, but you know what I mean? Boko felt how small this once large room had become. With them huge wings, how insignificant she was compared to the being standing beside her. This is why I don't want to romance him. Archangel. It felt as though clouds had descended to earth with his wings, as though they filled her lungs with an overwhelming awe that made it hard to breathe. But don't worry, I'm just a little hypnotized. It's okay, Mika. I'm just a little hypnotized, that's all. Oh wow, she wants to I feel that, I understand that. She wants you to laugh or fall to her knees, like, you know what I mean? But it'll make him feel awkward, I already know. He's not gonna like that. I'm reading is making me laugh. Because it basically means he sensed that my character was in absolute awe and was not processing it nicely. And he's like, I don't like that. And he just closed his wings immediately. He did not want to see her praising him or anything. He had to close them wings up. It made me laugh. He quickly closed them up like, no, never mind. He gave his face an expression of human understanding, but she still couldn't look at him the same way she had before. It's unsure for them, Mikhail. Don't they get in your way? Huh? I'm not saying I'm gonna say Safar. Safar gave us the ability to retract them at will before he sent us to Earth. Huh? Oh yeah. I just realized, without me even realizing, they're the first angels that could do this. All other angels and demons in Heaven's Secret could never retract their wings. They always had them, no matter what. Either they broke them off, or they just had wings. I never realized that. Then he gives the ability to retract them at will before he sent us to Earth. Oh. We have grown so used to hiding them from us that we don't even show our true forms to each other. Sad. And no one has noticed them until now? Of course not. I mean... Ah! I'm sorry, guys. I'm making so much noise in this bike. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I'm acting like this. But for real. He is so pretty. I keep saying for real. Even in the last videos, I was saying for real. I have to stop this. But yeah. I don't know why. He said he retracted his wings. But it's like, you know what? I'm going to show you a little something. And he had to glow. Like, he's being a little dramatic now. He's trying to seduce me. I can feel it through the screen, Mikhail. It's okay. I can feel it through the screen. He's trying to seduce our character. I spelled it wrong. I spelled it wrong. I spelled it wrong. I spelled it wrong. I'm making so much sounding. I didn't spell it wrong. I put the wrong word down. Guys, I think I might have dyslexia. I'm not even joking. I was trying to say I'm making so much noise. I said sound. And I didn't say sound. I said sounding. Let's just continue. Let's continue the seduction. Let's just continue. We control this process well. Why do you have to do this? But sometimes someone might see a feather that fell from a wing. Doesn't even matter. The same question that had crossed her mind when she remembered Ralph floating under the ceiling now came back to her. How should I act around him now? For real? I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna say to that guy. Don't start with me, Mikhail. He said they're just wings. He's trying to normalize it. No, it's not. Humans don't have wings, Mikhail. Birds do. Even at that, they're tiny. And exactly, so he's trying to downplay it to make me not get scared, or they're not just the wings, Mikhail. Like, even they could be just wings, but you are literally from a whole different realm compared to us. Literally, you talk to Safar. Literally, you've lived up there. Like, what are you talking about? I've never heard of the word Archangel in Heaven's Secret franchise. Never, ever, ever. Not even when you're playing as Vicky. I've never heard of that word. The most important angels that I know are the ones in the Citadel. That's it. And you're just an like, for real. Always answering my thoughts. Pursing his lips guiltily like a thief caught red-handed. Crazy. I can't read minds, Boko. I didn't say you can. I didn't say you can. It's just sometimes your thoughts are too loud. What does that even mean? That sounds like you can read my thoughts, but you're saying, I understand what you're saying, but still. I'll try to think more quietly. It's better to speak up and please don't retreat into yourself. Yeah. I'm not paying for the other option. I'm skipping all of it. Doings behind his back convinced her that if her boss wanted something, he would take it himself. For real though. Her thoughts, her memories, her obedience, her loyalty, even her pain. Sad. Mikhail sensed the tension building up inside her. He stepped close. Don't you dare touch me. He held out his hand to her. Like, for real, don't you dare touch me. Don't touch me, Mikhail. Even though I said you could seduce, still I'm not getting seduced. When he met no resistance, he took her hand. I'm just saying, imagine he would fly me. It's giving Mark and William from Invincible. There's a gulf between us. A gulf? Well, it's foolish to pretend otherwise. What does that even mean? Our lives are measured in millennium, while yours are measured in years. Yeah. But the feelings, I was gonna say, literally, sure, immortals live longer, but literally they're so similar to humans, it's not even funny. Not even be worse, they're way more childish, they're way more annoying, and they're way more just angry, wrathful. It's weird. You know what I mean? Like in Heaven's Secret 1, all them angels and all the immortals were so annoying. Even in Heaven's Secret 2, even in Heaven's Secret Requiem, they're also annoying. But the things we experience are similar. That unites us. Unites? Since when? I've never been united with no human and immortal. Never. I get scared too. Mikhail seducing me. No, for real. When you said I get scared too, that's the thing that sold me. That's the thing that sold me. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like you, I look to others for support, and like you, most of the time, I don't find it. Okay, was that a little jab? Mikhail squeezed her hand a little tight and looked into her eyes. Damn! Look at my hand that always extended to you. Don't look at my wings. Interesting. And then we can handle anything. Do you trust me? Of course not. For the first time, there was nothing but warmth in Mikhail's eyes. Okay. I'm trusting him. Mikhail released her and tactfully stepped back. Put the wings away. You can still talk to Mikhail. His answers probably make my head spin. Look at him. He's still posing with the feathers falling and the wings up in there. I don't want to ask anything else. I don't really care. I wanted to see the wings. I don't have anything else to say. I wanted to see the wings, honestly. They were making me laugh already. Boko sighed heavily and finally sat down on the chair. I think I need more time to process all of this. We're not rushing. If I gave me more time, there'd be no need to rush. After a brief pause, Mikhail suddenly remembered the superiors. By the way, I hate their names. Somnus and Furious are also... We know. I mean, we know. It's kind of obvious. I don't know why he has to tell us that now. Like, yeah. I think I figured that out as an... Yeah. Like, what's special about them? Their abilities... But what are they? They're angels, right? They're immortals, right? They're not... You know what I mean? Are they from the Citadel? Are they kings? Like, they can control people's dreams? Interesting. Do we have a conclusion? Do we think they did that to us? I don't know. The unexpected news made her jump up. Can it give people nightmares? He nodded thoughtfully. They want me to leave the agency, don't they? I don't think they would stoop to something. I think they would. All immortals are so petty. They're so childish. You know what I mean? Like, all immortals are like that. I'm sorry. Is this a given? That's a given. She could have argued, but as usual, her boss's voice had already cooled her What? Favor. Have you been having nightmares? I'm not telling you that. Yes, ever since Raphael saved me. I dream about the cultists. Sorry for the background noise again, guys. Once again, family. Just don't tell me it's the result of trauma. Girl, it's gonna be the result of trauma. I hope these nightmares will stop, Boko. What does that mean? But I'm sure they are not to blame. I doubt it. The conversation went no further. Can I leave now? They explicitly said that I have to leave Astrea. They gave me horrible assignments, so what's stopping them from messing with my mind if they can? The word Archangel rang in a bow in her head over and over. How much of the Bible aligns with this biography? I don't like the use of the Bible in this game, honestly, because I'm thinking Heavenseeker it's nowhere close to anything biblical, you know what I mean? I like them using biblical references, but not actually involving the Bible in it, because it's not the same thing. You know what I mean? Not the same thing, because first of all, like Safar, first of all, and Saflam Num Num Num, whatever his name is, the brother. It's just, you know what I mean? It's not the same thing. I prefer they would do something like they would make another book related to Safar, but not the Bible. If we're going to bed, Boko thought about taking the pills. You know what I mean? Should we take those pills? I don't know. Is there any demons in this kitchen? Real question, is there any demons? Oh, there's no demons. Surprising. The ice is floating again. It means it's drugged. She twirled the bottle in her hand for a while, then decided to take the pills in her bedroom. It's like I'm dealing with the inevitable. Interesting. I'm sure there's a demon somewhere. But the closer she got to the bedroom, the more her resolve faded. Oh. I'll have another nightmare. Nothing will change. Are you sure? Are you sure? Ish. He was waiting for her to finally lie down on her bed and close her eyes. But in reality, Ralph saved me. In dreams, I'm alone with the nightmare. And no angel will save me from myself. Oh! A demon! A demon! Cassiel, why are you standing still? A demon. That's all I'm gonna keep saying it. Cassiel in this game is gonna be my bestie because, you know what I mean? I don't know, I just feel that with him. Like, they're so funny together. So, Boko dropped the glass that she was holding. Are you serious? Dang. He stared in a daze at the shards on the floor, then at the evaluator. Like, why is the word evaluator there? He tried to figure out what he'd done wrong. Don't worry about it, Cassiel. Nobody needs to hunt me down. Cassiel will kill me with this habit of sneaking up behind me. Rush wants to yell at them, but all her words dissolved in overwhelming fatigue. I felt like the suddenly broke glass had been a decision over. Oh, huh? Sorry, guys, wait. Okay. It felt like the suddenly broken glass had made the decision over accepting Malik's help for her. So no medication then. Are you sure? Boko waved the question away. She thought about cleaning up the shards and where to put them. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Boko waved that away too, kneeling down, and she realized that she's gonna stop bleeding. Like all the time, this always happens. I've picked up glasses and I've never ever bled. The only time I ever bled is when I stepped on the glass. I think it's time to visit Astrea's storage closet. Then he saw silence worried Cassiel greatly. He kneeled beside her and looked intently into her eyes. Are you alright? You see what I mean? Cassiel's my best friend. This needs to be cleaned up. Someone could get hurt. For real. I mean, they'll be fine. I mean it, they'll be fine. If an angel steps on it, they'll be fine. If the demon steps on it, they'll be fine. They'll just heal themselves at that point. Should I really care that much? I'm joking. I'll take care of it. Boko was in no mood to argue or clean up. She really didn't accept the help. You see, they remind me of siblings. Thanks. She stood up and headed straight for her bedroom. They remind me of siblings. I love that about them. So she prepared to go to bed. What type of hair is that? I've never given her that hair in my life. Maybe all this really was because of my last memory. Will things will get better now? I doubt it. Ooh. She was able to see Castiel through the crack. Okay. Thanks, but I don't need it anymore. It's not like I did it on purpose. No, nothing like that. No, chill. I really don't need it. I've changed my mind. The confusion in his face made it clear that taking the glass would be easier than trying to explain anything. But Cassie didn't wait for thanks or explanations. He walked into the room and set the glass on the bedside. You see what I mean? It's giving siblings. He muttered irritably. Sometimes she acts like a child. You see what I mean? They act like siblings. I don't know. It makes me laugh. Love them for that. Me? Sure, let's talk to each other. Let's do a little bantering. I always get scared about making type of decisions where I pay for gems to get closer to someone because I don't know if it's romantic or it's friendly. Sometimes it's obvious, but sometimes it isn't. Like once I was playing Time Catcher, I was doing this. In the beginning of the game, all options relating to the character is either romantic or it's friendly. You know what I mean? And I barely did anything with any character. But like in the middle of the season, they said, "Oh, you've been fooling around with multiple people." Fooling around with multiple people. I was so confused. I was like, "Excuse me? I had breakfast with Vesper. I talked to Shen, and I probably chilled with Onyx once. What do you mean I'm fooling around with multiple people? This is why I have to be careful. For real. That's why I was hesitating for a moment. I took the water to wash down some sedatives. I wasn't sure if I should take them or not. When I broke the glass, I decided it wasn't worth it. Trying to grasp her point, Cassel asked, "Is this because of the last assignment?" Yeah. No. Oh, what was my last assignment? It's because of the church, and Ralph being an angel and burning people's eyes out. No, it's because of my nightmares. They just won't stop. Do you dream about us? Aww. Cassel's a sweetheart. No, for real. He does give all the brother vibes. I love him for that. But no, not like you guys. I only dream about the guy. More. Boko shook her head and sat down on the edge of the bed. Maybe I'll dream about you tonight. I don't know what that means. Mikhail told me that you are immortal. The news seemed so to surprise Cassiel as well. It surprised him so much that he too decided to sit. Don't worry, Cassiel, you chill with me. He threw Boko a worried glance and sat beside her cautiously. You don't remind me of a demon, Cassiel. The three demons, you don't remind me of one. You look like someone that's possessed, most likely. Felonia, yeah, she could be a demon. feels like he's possessed by demons, but he's also a demon. You know what I mean? Between, the three. How are you? I'm okay. I saw Mikhail's his wings. That was definitely something. Boko had to look inside herself in order to answer the question. How am I? I'm not doing... I'll tell the truth, I'm not doing so great. I don't think I'd be doing so great. Or, if I say I'm not doing so great, that's skepticism. If I say I'm fine, that's faith. Right? Yeah. I'm fine. That's faith, right? It's faith. It's faith. Give me the points. It's faith. Thank you. I was waiting. I'm like, they better give me my freaking point. It's faith. Okay, thank you. It'd be too much for you to handle if I escaped again. Instead of agreeing, Castiel gave her a warm smile. Boko felt the room fill with peace that he brought with him. You see what I mean? She wanted to keep him there just a little longer to let the room soak up his protection. And to talk to him about something. But what? What type of demon he is? Are your wings like Ralph's? Do you even have wings? Castiel didn't respond immediately. It was like he was remembering what his colleagues' wings look like. Interesting. Mine are black. Yeah, I know. Can you show them to me? No? Oh, come on, Castiel. Come on. I want to see everybody's wings. They're all going to be so basic, but it's still nice to see. He said no. I'm like, okay, come on, Castiel, show them. Aww. Maybe they can't always use them? Still, I want to see the wings. Haven't you seen enough impressive things for one day? No. You're a liar. I feel it in my soul. You're lying to me, Castiel. You don't have any wings. Are your wings really that impressive? Tell him. Like, you're not that impressive, Castiel. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. I forgot you're not so easily impressed by wings anymore. So you won't show them. Another time, I promise. You're lying. He's lying to me. Another time was good enough for her. Alright. Try to get some sleep, Boko. We've got a top assignment tomorrow. I can't imagine him with wings. I really can't imagine him with wings. It's weird. She still can't sleep. Come knock on my door. Look at him! Look at this sweetie pie. I really hated him at first, but I see that dynamic between them. They're so sweet. We can take a walk in the garden. Aw, for real? Alright. Like, they really do give sibling vibes. Your friendship with Castiel has improved, you see? I didn't have to do anything, and the game knew we were friends. Like, guys. She barely stopped herself from hugging Castiel goodbye. That's so sweet. I love them. Aww. Judging by his happy expression, her smile was more than enough for him. Good night, Boko. Good night, Castiel. Boko closed the door behind him and finally sank into bed. I'm so scared. Oh, my night is dream this one. You don't know the feeling, but the feeling to be scared that you have a nightmare is horrible. You know what I mean? Like, you can't escape. I mean, I can escape my nightmares, but, it's very hard. Because when you get into a dream, you believe it's real. The house Boko grew up in hasn't changed at all. The floorboards greeted the old resident with a familiar... Greeted the old resident with a familiar creep. Okay. This is going to be a nightmare. Boko sat on the firm slipcover. She folded her hands in her lap, out of habit, and stared at the window. Dust particles slowly danced in the air in front of it, like tiny yellow stars. Boko watched their dance and waited. This is her house. Are you ready, Boko? Her father stopped in front of her, scattering the dust particles. Ooh. He didn't expect any answer from her. It was always the same. Standing up obediently, Boko cast a glance at the door leading outside, preparing to leave for an hours-long service. But this time, her father led her in a different direction. Full-grown Boko. The room had changed. The door had appeared out of nowhere on the one smooth wall. It creaked open as if obeying the silent command, revealing this black maw. Maw? Come, Boko. I'll introduce you to the beast. Absolutely not. He said, come, I'll introduce you to the beast like it's a normal thing. Absolutely not, father. Okay, that's a nice way to end the episode, honestly. Do you want to play the other one? I do not know. This was a long episode. I'm annoyed that it was long. Look at the faith stat. Let's go. Reputation stat. Let's go. Okay. This, I hate Astrea's broken heart is connected to Heaven's Secret. But I don't mind it either. It's interesting. But yeah, this episode was pretty good, honestly. I laughed a few times. I got seduced a little bit. I got a little angry. I got a little tired. I almost fell asleep at one point. But yeah, it was a really good episode. I rated a 7.5. 7.5. That's all it's getting. Yeah, 7.5. Yeah. And yeah, guys, if you like the video, comment, like, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!